We are the dollars and cents.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Well, today we're just gonna do a first impressions video. Not sure if I'm gonna do an update. We'll see how this one goes. If it's really, really good, maybe, and if I have enough juice left over, as I only have a sample of this fragrance, guys. But my friends over at Influencer sent me a sample, and I have to do the to-do list, and I wanted to review it at the same time. And I need to try it, so I'm going to do it on camera, and I'm going to do like a little mini written review for them on the app, guys. But it's going to be over Dolce Gabbana's Devotion, guys. Devotion Pour Homme. And I'll go ahead and read a little bit of information off my little second phone here, guys. Devotion Pour Homme by Dolce Gabbana is a woody, spicy fragrance for men. Came out in the year 2025, this year. And the nose behind this fragrance is Olivier Cresp. So he is a rock star in the fragrance community, guys. He's done a ton of fragrances, some really, really popular ones out there too. The notes for this fragrance, in the top we have lemon, in the mid we have coffee, and in the base we have patchouli. I really, really dislike fragrances that have just 3 notes, because there's always more in it, in my opinion. They just leave it out for some reason. But this is a very new fragrance, so maybe that's all they put out to the public, ordered for Granica, and that maybe that's just all they're giving us right now. But later on, as you guys know, they'll add more notes later on. I don't know why they do that. Let me check another site real quick, and I'll see if they have any different notes. All right, guys, I'm back. And yeah, they just had the same notes on the other website that I use, which is parfumo.net. So if you guys never tried that fragrance or that website, check it out. But yeah, it's a little funny because this one's considered I believe they said it's a woody spicy, and they don't put any wood notes. They have literally lemon, coffee, and patchouli. So again, that's how I know they're going to put more notes at some point, guys. This is an eau de parfum concentration. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. Go ahead and let me zoom in on that right there. Check that out. And here is the inside of the sample. And yeah, here's what the bottle looks like. I try to put a picture of the bottle like in the side of the video here at the whole time, but sometimes I just forget to leave it up. And of course, they have the notes right here, so I didn't even need to go through all that trouble, but I went through the trouble anyway. All right, guys. First impressions of Dolce Gabbana's Devotion Pour Homme, the Eau de Parfum. Let's see what this one's all about, guys. Let's check it out. All right. Nice heavy sprays. Wow, okay. Heavy coffee note. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, this combination of notes is not working. I get a heavy coffee note, almost like a chocolate, mixed with lemon. But it's like a fresh lemon. It's not awful, but it just took me by surprise because it's not blending. Not right now. It's like you sprayed 2 different fragrances on your arm. You're getting like a gourmandy coffee note, that sweet coffee grounds, with like a lemon cleaner. I mean, the lemon smells nice, and I don't mean to call it lemon cleaner like it smells cheap, because if I were to have this lemon note by itself, it would smell really nice. I just don't get it. I don't understand what they're doing with this composition. I don't. This is actually a really big surprise. I could be this could end up being the best thing in the world. Maybe I've just never tried something like this before. The only fragrance that I think I've tried that's anything similar to this was Hot Cologne by Mugler, and they had fresh notes. It was almost like Mugler cologne, and they had a coffee note in it. So I can see why they put coffee in some citrus fragrances, because I think it's supposed to make it heavier and maybe last longer and just sort of give it a bit of a thickness in the air. But right now, it's just a very heavy coffee note with a slight bit of fresh lemon in it. And I'm not used to that, and I'm not really getting anything that smells like it's going to be alluring or anything like that, or like you don't want to wear this one out. It's just very, very different. And for this to be a Dolce Gabbana that's going to be in the malls, I'm gonna go ahead and predict that this one's going to fail. Like this, no one's going to buy it. This might be at Marshall's very, very quickly. This was released. It's right. I think today is like January 22nd or something. So we're like in the 3rd week of January, maybe a little bit before. And we'll see how many months it takes for this one to start showing up at the rack stores, because I think this one's going to bomb. It's not awful. I just don't see this one, people buying this one. I don't see people enjoying it. I think they're going to be like, dude, what is this supposed to be? I don't even get any patchouli. It's all coffee and lemon. I want to say I got a little bit of vetiver in there. Maybe there's even like some lemon zest or like lime zest because it's very sharp. Like there's some citrus notes in there next to the lemon that actually it's like a rind. That's why I'm getting like a vetiver slash lime type of scent because the rind, it's the white part. It's like bitter, and so I'm getting a little bit of a bitter, sharp, limey type of note next to that fresh lemon. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much longer on this one, guys. Don't really think I'm going to do an update for this one. I don't think I need to. I don't like the opening. That's very rare that I don't really like a fragrance's opening. Could it change? Could this fragrance end up being the best thing ever? I doubt it, but it could be. This is just going to be on my hand tonight. I'm probably going to end up wearing something else. I don't understand. Olivier Crest, what's going on, buddy? Like, you need to call me. Like, I need to be like your test nose or something, but I wouldn't have let this one creep out to the floor. Or creep out of the laboratory. Again, not awful. I'm being stupid. I'm being funny, but the dry down's getting a little bit better. It's getting actually like woody, spicy, fresh coffee, if that makes any sense, guys. But I mean, if you guys can just picture what I'm saying, you might agree with me just off just hearing what I'm saying that it's probably not going to be the greatest, but it'll be in the mall soon. So you guys can check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy for thinking this one is not very good already? It's like they just put a couple of notes together and just said, "Hey, we got some perfume oils left over in the back. Can you just make it something for cheap?" And that's what happened. What's up, guys? Wanted to jump right in real quick with a fast little update for this one. The opening's still the same, but man, the dry down different. Dry down is actually pretty good. It got very citrusy, fresh, and woody. And again, there's only 3 notes in this. If I can recall, it was like citrus notes, coffee, and patchouli. And I got a lot of wood notes with some fresh citrus in the dry down. Again, still the opening kills it for me. Maybe I'll get used to it if I had more than just a sample. But just going on first impression alone, the opening is just kind of weird to me. But the dry down, if you guys are more dry down sort of people, you might like that better, actually. And I will say the performance is pretty good on this one. This stuff lasted all day. Whenever I spread it on my hand, it was on my hand the next day, like the next morning. So this easily lasted 8 hours. It did remind me a lot of the hot cologne, like I was saying, from Mugler. But the opening was just so over the top with the coffee note. It's almost like they made the same kind of, maybe sort of the same fragrance, but they just put a ton of coffee in it, which again kind of killed it for me. The hot cologne, it killed it for me in that one too, and it was sort of, the coffee note was subdued in that one. So anyway, but yeah, guys, not the worst fragrance I've ever tried in my life. But it's just not that great. Again, if you guys are more dry down people and you can get over the opening, then maybe you'll like this one, because I think the dry down is where the money is going to be with this one, guys. But right now, it's going to be a pass for me. Like, I think it doesn't even want to stay in it jumped out. It doesn't even want to stay in the cardboard because it's so scared that I'm going to give such a bad rating, guys. But yeah, I'm going to give this one a pass. Try it at the mall. It'll be free. And let me know if you guys think the same thing I think, or if you guys like it down below, guys. But all right, talk to you guys later. But I could be wrong, guys. So forgive me if I'm being hard on this one. I don't mean to be rude or mean. These guys are way smarter than me. They make a lot more money than me too. So whether it's a win or a fail, they're still gonna get paid for their creation. So I don't know how that business works. So maybe they won't, but I'm assuming they will. So all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video on my channel. If you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and first edit content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find first edit photos and future contest winners. And as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.